Those 40, how does it compare to being in your 30s? Life slows down a bit. You don't go out as much. You finally notice your body start to go a bit. Your perception of yourself doesn't change, but then you see how old you look in the mirror and it's a bit shocking. The biggest surprise is, unless you work out hard to stay in shape, is how stiff you get, and that getting on your knees or lifting heavy things becomes a bit more of a struggle. I mean, I see all sorts of people on social media who remain super strong in their 40s and 50s, so it might not affect you the same way as people like myself who are aging more passively. A lot more time spent thinking about the brevity of life. At 40 you're past halfway of the average lifespan. Facing death has a way of clarifying things. Also spend more time with a sense of gratitude and appreciation. I notice I carry that with me more and more through the day as I practice it. Sometimes I will spend a few minutes trying to think of as much to appreciate as I can. Going to smaller things and things further separate from me, such as just being thankful for the people who produce the food I'm eating or the feel of a comfy pillow when I'm laying down. I'm a genuine expert in my field at this point, and I'm in the position to call out your BS, because I've been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. Beautiful women don't intimidate me anymore, because most of them are kids compared to me. Most women my age look considerably worse than me. I haven't given a flying fuck to people's social perception of me for a long time. It's so liberating. Strangely, because I care so little about myself, I have more interest in my impact on others. Maybe I'm getting really old and beginning to think about my legacy. It hasn't hit me yet that I'm really old. I still wake up thinking I'm 24, then I realize, oh no! That was a long time ago. 40s are pretty easy. Financially I'm stable. I don't have career milestones to achieve. Career is on autopilot. People respect me as much as they ever will. I'm relatively healthy. I pretty much achieved every life goal I made for myself. 30s are tough. There was so much uncertainty. Poverty sucked. Dating life sucked. Friends sucked. Everyone blooms in their own time. Mine was definitely not the 20s and 30s. I still swim 5 kilometers and bike 100 kilometers a week, but I am not as fast as I used to be. I also have noticed recently that I don't need to can't eat as much. People appreciate your advice more and are generally more respectful. I allow more time for recovery from everything, and staying up after midnight is a special event. Being able to go to work the day after arriving home from vacation is a thing of the past for me. Aches and pains from sport last longer. You gain the ability to pull muscles brushing your teeth or putting on socks. 46 meters, I am in the best shape of my life. Hitting the gym 5 times a week. Then I like to cycle or take my doodle for walks. I play video games or paint Warhammer minis at night, usually both. My kids are grown and gone. Neither want kids. Making more money than I ever have. Bought the nicest house and car I've ever owned. All in all, my 40s are kicking ass. P's got a pretty awesome shoe and comic book hobby. Married 25 years, just digging life. P's my wife calls me a high-functioning man-child. Much better than I thought actually. Infinitely wiser. Mentally established. Ain't scared of shit. But the best part? My heart has softened and I've learned how valuable and beautiful love is. I forgive more. I'm bothered by way less BS. Don't feel nearly as old physically as I thought I would. I still climb trees, go kayaking, run around the yard with the kids. It just seems like life is starting to make so much more sense now. I wouldn't trade my wisdom for youth. Patience comes easier. I have more patience for people than I did in my 30s. I care less about what other people think about me. I realize I'm a grown-ass adult and can make decisions that are in my best interest before considering the interests of others. There's also this realization that I'm mortal and time is quickly passing me by. Trying to make the best of my life and experience as much as I can now. I just want to be happy and not hassled for the rest of my days on this space rock. My 30s are full of having and raising babies and little kids, trying to step up the ladder in my professional career, and keep all the bills paid. In my 40s my cash flow was a lot better, the kids were bigger, and there was more time and resources for adventure, toys, and more. From a health perspective, little has changed for me. I'm still reasonably fit if a bit overweight. I need glasses to read now and my hearing sucks, but everything works as it should. 40s have been the best decade yet. Why do I say that? A few reasons. You know yourself better than ever. You understand the importance of genuine friendship. You understand that you no longer need to be around toxic people or environments. You are hopefully in a comfortable career, so do not worry about money as much. You understand what you value the most in life. This is just me, so I understand others may be in a different situation. Pretty amazing. Life on a personal level is great. Happier with what I have in life, happier with myself, and feel comfortable with myself more than ever before. 30s are pretty good, much better than 20s, but I was building everything in my 30s and now I'm at the best place ever in my life. Yeah, a few more aches and pains, but nothing to note really. I do have less energy, but that's in big part my own fault and can be mostly fixed by me too. Nothing hurts, it's a meme that Reddit likes to play. I feel the same as I did when I was in my early 30s. I don't understand why everyone has to use the tired old ideology here to get a few cheap laughs and upvotes. If you eat decently and exercise, you'll feel the same. 40 isn't some magical barrier that you cross over and everything falls apart. Stop being a piece of shit and you will feel the same. I'm 42, will be 43 in a few weeks. It's the same, more or less. The same body parts still ache. I still have broken give a damn. I'm just older, so nobody laughs when I fall. Now it's panic and screaming around me while I stand up, boot my watch that, yes, I fell, and no, I don't need an ambulance. Still happy in my marriage. Still grateful for the family I have left. Still a love-hate relationship with my still underpaid job. Have a nicer car now though. I make more money. I have a better job title. I'm in better shape because I've been working out for longer than I had been in my 30s. My kids are old enough to not require babysitters, so I have a lot more freedom now. More friends due to the above-mentioned freedom. My skincare routine is more elaborate. I have more tattoos. I'm a lot more fanatical about wearing sunscreen than I was. I wear glasses now. 43 meters. We have a 4-year-old and one on the way, plus are financially stable. Work is good and I don't need to climb the ladder. Parents still alive. We live by the beach. Life is great. I don't think I would have appreciated it in my 30s, I would have always been pushing for more. In my 40s I have more perspective, less of a control freak, realize what is most important and am trying to make the most of every day. I had a baby in my late 20s, a baby in my early 30s, and a baby the day before I turned 41. I am so much more relaxed and confident as a mom with this baby than with my previous babies. I do not give a flying rat's patootie about what anyone thinks or says. When I was a younger mom, I'd try to be polite when I got unsolicited, often flat out stupid advice. Now, I just say, no. That's dumb. Better sleep, bigger house, nice car, not caring about anything I have no part in. But doing some volunteering. Most important things now are family and the friends. The friends you keep are there for life. I am fitter than I was in my 30s and for the most part happier. Still bonking regularly. Laughing out loud with the wife. Also teenage kids can be extremely witty, so that's a win. 47 here. I'm making more money than ever before. Have a good professional reputation and an established law practice. I know in what I am. My personal confidence level is through the roof. I'm not sure how I'm pulling this off, but I am single and I get far more attention from females, even females much younger than me, than I ever got in my 30s. Apparently, I'm a zaddy. I'm still single. My penis is still small, and despite numerous diets and exercise regimen, I still have man boobs. I almost got married, but was told that all men are dogs. I still haven't graduated college despite going to 2 institutions, but I do have 2 certifications. I still have bipolar disorder, and I still can stop daydreaming and talking to imaginary characters. I think it depends on your lifestyle. I'm single with no kids. I feel great. I have more money than ever, can do what I like, and don't worry as much about other people. People my age with kids seem a bit more run down lol. But also, you get random aches. It's a running joke, but you do wake up with back or neck pain from sleeping bad. Good the peace of mind, the finally reaping years of hard work. Bad there are days when I hurt from head to toe with unconnected different ailments. Also bad just knowing better because you've seen it before but letting people make their own mistakes. Also bad just don't ever fall. Your body will not heal for a year. Echoing a lot of what's already here, but I've found it's amazing how much I care about the things closest to me: my kids, my wife, my home, my family, a couple close friends, and how little I care about things outside that circle what anyone else thinks of me, how professional peers see me, what the people at the gym think of me. Waking up with something hurting is a daily occurrence. Not having to live paycheck to paycheck is nice. Having the ability to buy whatever you want is a bonus. Not caring about what others think of you is great. The worst thing is we lost all of our parents. So 40s so far has brought a lot of tears and grief for us. I'll give you a positive one. Since you're bound to get a lot of everything hurts now, I have found that it's far easier to not give a shit about others' opinions of you. I don't know what it is, but after a lifetime of am I cool, attractive, smart enough, it's a real relief to spend less time thinking about it. I'm in much more pain than ever used to be, but I'm also way more chill than I have ever been in my entire life, even with reverse puberty. Like, it takes a lot for me to give a flying fucker to get angry about something. I mean, I care, but I don't get worked up about things the way I used to. It's pretty sweet. Got divorced at 31, dated through the first half of my 30s, met new wife, got remarried at 41. My love life was boring in my 20s, very exciting and tumultuous in my 30s, and enormously fulfilling in my 40s. I turned 40 in 2019, my 40s have been colored by Trump and the pandy. Not a good measuring stick. I can feel my body aging. For the first time I can tell that I can do some things that I used to do. I'm also more comfortable and content with who I am as a person. For the most part I still feel young, but it's weird because I can feel myself getting older. I don't fart, it's fine. Just turned 42. Prime of my life. In pretty good shape now that I've figured out what works for me health and fitness wise. Making the most dollar I've ever made. Kids are old enough to do stuff with, but not out of the house yet. It's a lot, but the sacrifices I made in my 30s are bearing some fruit now.